name is Zach Walker, and I'm the Vice President of Pogue Construction. I'm in charge of our Fort Worth operation. I'm also in charge of our Houston office, and then kind of company-wide, I take care of all of our business development and marketing efforts. I took Dale Carnegie, it was probably 10 years ago. My father-in-law was a big Dale Carnegie guy, and I went to him and just was talking about career development, getting better, growing, learning more. And he recommended Dale Carnegie. He actually paid for my first Dale Carnegie course that I went through. And then I was able to, after that, come back to Pogue and say, hey, this is a resource, this is a great tool, this is something that everybody needs. And since then, we've been able to kind of implement it company-wide. So sales training for me, my biggest takeaways were, what I loved about it was I was in a class with a bunch of different people that were salespeople. They had different goals, different objectives. Some of them were doing short-term sales, some were doing long-term sales. I was at that point kind of transitioning from a very quick kind of walking in, making a sale to a business owner, a store manager, whatever it needed to be. I was transitioning into a role where it was going to require a 12-month, 18-month sales process, and I was really trying to get help figuring out how to do that. So mine wasn't necessarily number of phone calls, number of touches. It was about a true process, and it was about helping me kind of establish and really understand and create that process for our company. I mean, the training process for me just really broke it down. I mean, it got to it worked on big picture stuff, but it also got to a very kind of micro sort of environment where it was just like a very manageable, okay, today I've got to talk to these 5 people, and my goal today with these 5 conversations is to establish trust, build credibility, whatever it needed to be. But you could break it down and really work a long-term game plan that ended up helping us out a lot. What I saw every week was great. They had tremendous success. I mean, the weekly follow-ups where everybody was kind of sharing their victories, those were really encouraging just to see like, man, it's working for you guys, it's working for me. We're all kind of figuring it out together. I felt like the course was perfect for every level. I had been in sales for probably 8 or 9 years before I took Carnegie. I was doing sort of like POS transactions, which was just point of sale, where I was kind of going in, quick interaction, kind of getting it done, using a lot of data to kind of sell after figuring out sort of what their needs and wants were. But then I was to a point where I was transitioning into this relationship selling, and I had a lot of takeaways that would have helped me in that kind of transactional sale environment, but also it really helped me set the foundation and really create kind of a company-wide sales process for that long sale where it's all about relationship, reputation, being there for your client, all that good stuff. So I think anybody can take it. As soon as this kind of rolls out, I'm probably going to put 5 or 6 of our people who have been doing this for a long time in the course, just because I got so much out of it. And we talk about this a lot in the class, is that you're always selling. I mean, whether or not it's selling customer service, or whether or not it's selling a product, or whether or not it's selling yourself, it's hugely important. I mean, the lessons that you learn about being a solution, bridging a gap, asking questions, finding out what their needs are, meeting those needs. That's relationship stuff, that's business stuff, that's that's everything. And I think that everybody could get better from this.